Right, my dears, thought better get a little update. Crazy life of me, as per usual. So I was a bit poorly this week, so I had a couple of days off work, and with them I watched a lot of anime. Well, when I say a lot, I watched 2 series. I seem to be going with a bit of a theme. I ended up watching both series on Youkai, both romantic series as well. I'm not the biggest of the romantic genres, unless it's like yaoi or shonenai. I prefer my series like male dominant or very action or horror, kind of like thriller or social problemy, rather than like fluffy, nice romance animes. But alas, this week I watched 2 of them. I watched Kami-sama no Hajime Mashite, which is, peppy young girl ends up being the master of very handsome Bishonen yokai and has to live in his temple, and is pretty much like, trying to live her day-to-day life normally, but obviously insanity and hilarity ensues. He's a very attractive fox spirit with lovely white hair and a fluffy tail. Not quite Kurama, but, he's still old school, and I love him from Yu Yu Hakusho, but this guy was pretty hot. Also, funny points of the series were the fact that another familiar, a yokai that ended up serving her, was white-haired snake guy, who was quite sweet, if a little pervy. The kind of fallen angel, who was actually a demon, who was like the rock and roll kind of ultimate bishy bad boy, who, very sexy, whose name happened to be Kurama. Red hair, big black wings, was like a J-rock star, all the girls loved him, and it's like basically kind of the 3 of them and their misadventures. What I liked about the series was the fact that the girl did not annoy me. Normally they're like, I'm so pure and innocent and I'm so sweet and everybody loves me, la 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 la. I am not a fan of the whole Toru fruits basket kind of girl. I like my girls to be, have a little bit of kick to them. Like the lead from Skip Beat, I liked her. I like them to kind of be a bit stubborn, a bit like, you may be gorgeous, but I'm still going to punch you in the face because you're being really annoying right now, kind of girls. And she was stubborn, and she, she did swoon and she did blush, but obviously if like a 6-foot gorgeous white-haired Bishonen fox demon is like, stroking your hair and like, carrying you around the place, you're going to blush. But at the same time, whenever you got a bad attitude or she didn't like what she was doing, she was like, no, screw you, I'm out of here. Same way she treated Kurama. He's all like, everybody loves me, I'm amazing. And she's like, yeah, I just don't like you. Just go away, you're being an idiot. And it's like, I liked that. I liked the dynamic that she wasn't just like, oh, look at all these beautiful men, which one am I going to choose? Oh, no. And that kind of won me over. That and some very bizarre characters. Like, the kind of usual cross-dressing, overly effeminate camp guy with the ridiculous swimsuit. He was cool. Some female characters as well, like weird fish princess of the lake. It was just funny, and it was nice. And I love things about yokai. I love the whole Japan seems to share its like reality with another spirit realm, and as society gets more modern, the people of Japan have forgotten about all the deities and the onis and the yokais and things, and because of that they're losing their powers and they're losing their homes, and it's kind of very nice. Like, if you believe and you nurture them and respect them, then they can do great things for you. Same like if you end up making a yokai really angry and getting cursed, then well, you shouldn't have disrespected kind of like their home and their environment and like their existence. It's like you share, like with any civilization. So just because they're meant to be from the demon world doesn't make them bad. Yeah, they play around, but they're like the Japanese equivalent of the Fae. Like, we all think fairies are lovely and sweet, but the Fae aren't. They've got dark sides too. Like, respect them, they'll be fine. But at the same time, they like to play with humans because they can. In all honesty, if I had unbelievable powers and was mortal, I would mess around and play with humans as well, really, because, you can't really blame them for, that. It's in their nature. Same like you can't blame humans for half the stuff we do. The other series I watched was the Zukuro. It's kind of a period set piece about half, demon girls, and for some unknown reason all half demon girls are little fox with little cute ears and stuff, but they battle yokais that aren't fitting into the turning of Japanese society. It's basically westernization has come to Japan, and because of this yokai have lost their place in society because more people are favouring western stuff, and so some yokai are acting out against this and becoming very aggressive towards humankind. Same the cursed demon, half demons don't quite know where they fit in with society. It was good. I mean, I like this yokai politics, and I love the spirit world. And these were 4 interesting girls. You know, some of them were a bit like nice and la la la, and some of them were like overly cute, like oh my god. But the main girl, she was strong and she was independent. The other girls were also, they were just fun characters. And then all their subsequent love interests were attractive young men, and they all meshed well, and I rooted for the romances in it, as opposed to the usual like, oh really, okay, oh well, it's one of those series. It was like, you know, it was nice storytelling, beautiful animation. I love the music in Yokai Zukura. It was absolutely beautiful. I love the little song they did, which was like, you know, am I a butterfly? Am I a demon? Is this lipstick I'm wearing or poison? It was just kind of a nice little like touch, and you know, it was pretty and angsty. And both series are only like 13 episodes, but they're just really nice. But pimping that I don't normally do. I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but I have a great book on yokai culture if you're ever interested in reading up about the various spirits within Japan and what they've been up to. I don't know if this can be seen on the little camera. I might even take the little camera and have a look at it. This is it. Yokai Attack. It's very good. Can we get the authors in there? Well, hopefully it turns out. Well, anyway, my dears, I'm going to love you and leave you on this note. Remember to follow me at Lone Dreamer Yaoi. I've got the Let Zoe Spoil You Facebook group. I've got more costume making like a crazy person. I might even do an update about that, as well as some other stuff I've been watching. But for now, bye guys, and talk to you soon.